Hey, Mr. Keebs, welcome to the Footlong Sub Club. Hello, hello. And we've got a cheer too. Hey, Hammer Brother, what's up? Thanks for the cheer. Yes, we are starting soon, very soon. Let me post on Instagram real quick. I know, Instagram, right? But gotta do it. And then we can start. So maybe in about 2 minutes. Oh, look at that. Look at that sub. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Again, for all the subs. I'm very grateful for all of you. Let me move the camera a little bit. Oh yeah. I kind of ran out of clothes. I need to do laundry this weekend. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right, let's begin. Hey, all right. see who is here. Okay, so again, thanks Mr. Keeps for the sub. Hello, hello. Hello, Arctic Fox. Irene. Holy shit, it's really hot. Hammer Brother. No, I said seriously, it's actually very warm here. It's almost 85 degrees in the apartment. Brax, what's up? RTK or XRTKZ. Miles. Devness. What's up? What's up? Irene. No, I said hi already. Hammer Brother. Thick Boy. Good to see you back. Once saved gaming. Hello, hello. God with an easy clap. Oh yes. Oh, it says AM. Wait. Now live thing? On my page. Wait. What page? Hold on. What do I need to fix, Thick Boy? Hey, 1 in a milli. Visionaire, good evening. Okay, who else? Okay, wait, so where did I say AM instead of PM? I need to know this. Where did I screw up? Where do I say AM? Is it on my... Oh shit, okay, I just realized. Okay, alright, I see it. I see it. I am so dumb. I see it, yeah, okay. Whoops. Okay. Where do I go to fix that? Okay. Extensions. We'll fix it some other time. Okay, so anyway, it's time. I used to like partying on Fridays, now I like to fucking rage here on the stream. Hey, have you had Alps or Topre before? I have tried Alps. Quite a few kinds of Alps. I have owned 2 Topre boards. Tried a lot of them too. Oh man, yeah, look at God with all the flair. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go turn on the AC because it's way too hot. Okay, so anyway, the build. Let's begin. So this is the Time 10 keyless. We unboxed this last Saturday actually. Not last Friday. But the video was uploaded on Saturday, I think. So it's on YouTube, or you can just look at the VODs. You should see it. And so another quick look. If you want to see it in greater detail, definitely check out the video. Look at that pretty thing. Ooh. Look at the way it glistens and glimmers. I really like this. I think this looks very nice. Okay, so we've got that. We've got the stabilizers we're using today. These are the Zeal screw-in stabilizers, transparent gold stabilizers. We're going to be using also some Zeal switches. These are the Zilent silent tactile switches with SIP sockets and LEDs. And I will show you that right now. Hey, it matches my shirt. Okay. Alright, so you should see the LED over here. You see SIP sockets over here. So all that's done already because I don't want to bore you with that shit. And if you were wondering, these were the LEDs we were using. Put this back. these were the LEDs we're using. So sky blue 1.8mm LEDs. Very nice LEDs. And then this is the PCB. Also says time, same font. Very nice matte black PCB. One of the nicest PCBs I've seen. In terms of aesthetics, right? Not so much in terms of features and all that I don't know, but yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, so how's everybody's week been? And how's the Friday going? Okay, so this is not my board, not God's board. This is from a customer. He's helped me build quite a few boards actually. So loyal customer, those are the best. If you're watching, Gary, thank you very much. Shout out to Gary. Hey, what's up, Alex? How was the business trip? And yes, the Xylents do look a lot like Tilios. Cause remember, I'm pretty sure during the unboxing I called them Tilios. They're not Tilios. Ah, sorry about that, Mr. Keebs. Oh, it's Gary with a E-R-R-Y. But that's okay. You get your name misspelled all the time. So, it's only fair. Hey, Chairhorn. Who else is here? Jeffrey. So I've tested the PCB already, and if you are building a keyboard, you should test your PCB before you build it. Please do that. Oh shit, I guess I don't have to unscrew this. Yeah, please test your PCB before you start building it. Oh, I guess I have to. Alright. Okay, so this is what the time TKL construction is like. So you got two silver pieces. Let's move the screws aside. So you've got 8 screws holding the board together. And of course you've got all this shit in the bottom. We're not gonna take that out. I mean, we can, but I don't think I want to. Okay, where did the sky blue LEDs come from? So, hey, Red Spoons, thanks. It comes from, I mean, I don't know where he got them from, but judging from the writing on it, it should be from Mackie, because I got mine from Mackie. If you look at that, the handwriting is similar and the labeling is similar. So because I am very smart and because of the evidence that's in front of us, it should be from Mackie. I don't know when he got it though. Maybe he got it a long time ago. Oh yes. They don't call me Sherlock Holmes for nothing. Hey, Arctic Fox. All right. Well, we will. We will be waiting on your sub. It's always nice to have another footlong in the club. Hey Chewy, what's up? So Chewy actually dropped by earlier. When was it? Was it this week? 2 days ago? He dropped off a KVD75 that I have right here actually. So maybe it depends when I have time to do it. But yes, that'll be the 11th KVD75. There's no stopping the KVD75 train. Also, the BTTV emotes should be working. So for those of you who don't know what that is, you can look that up, or someone can put the link in chat. It's an extension that makes for a better Twitch experience. BTTV stands for Better Twitch TV. So if you go check it out, you get to use more emotes and stuff. Hey Grail, what's going on? What can I say? I'm Eddie McCaden. Hey, it's Shibi. What's up? Daylight savings makes stream early for me. Ooh, what time is it over there, Grail? Okay, Jeffrey says, I got my Tina a month ago and I was going to build it with Gathering Yellows, but then Box Royals got announced. Don't you hate it when that happens? It was a much simpler time when it was just cherry switches and we didn't have to worry about new switches or shit. Right now you build one and then next week you know it's outdated already. There's something new out there. Okay, so this is the aluminum plate, very light. It should be very easy to flex because it's aluminum. Aluminum is a very soft metal, but it looks straight to me. All right. So it should be okay. Not that not being straight is not okay, but for keyboards, you want it straight. Okay. So I've already tested the PCB. You should do that. You can go watch the unboxing to see how I test the PCBs. It's pretty simple stuff, but just in case you don't know how it's done. While I was waiting, the Tina one on mass drop had more plate options. Not just more plate options, it was also cheaper, $20 cheaper. So that's kind of a bummer. $8:28 a.m. Oh man, yeah, that is too early. Way too early. Okay, so for this build, we are doing a standard TKL layout. So, need quite a few stabilizers. Okay, so this is the Band-Aid bod. So what you want to use is you want to use fabric band-aids. Oh, by the way, if I miss a sub or anything like that, please let me know. I can't look at the monitor all the time. So if there are any cheers or anything, please let me know. I think the sub button worked. So if you're sitting around, you have Twitch Prime, you haven't subbed yet, you know what to do. Smash that belly button. Okay, so you take out your fabric band-aids, you cut them up into strips, and then you put them between the holes where the stabilizers are gonna go. So the fabric band-aid serves two purposes. One that's kinda not very necessary anymore. But so one of the things it does is it fills the gap between the stabilizer housing and the PCB. But it's not very necessary with screw-in stabilizers because the stabilizer housings are going to be pretty flush against the very tight against the PCB. But the main purpose people use it is to cushion the bottoming out of your stabilizers. Okay, Mr. Keep says for band-aids I do 1 cm by half cm. Is that what you do? I mean, whatever works. I don't accurately measure them. Because the thing is, they also kind of stretch when you're putting them down. Okay, Jeffrey says 11 p.m. over here. Ah, so just an hour ahead of me. Spring break? How long ago was that? What the fuck? Spring break was 3 weeks ago for me. Big boy says, streamer, why you don't keep up with chat? Hey, I'm doing an okay job. Only 2 minutes behind. Hey, Sensi Milhai, what is up? Is this your first time on stream? I don't recognize that name. Maybe you changed your name, or maybe you've been lurking this whole time. Amazon doesn't want my money right away. Well, I still appreciate it. Don't worry. We can wait. Okay, so 6.25. Okay, so that should go over here. We will check just to be safe. Hey, Striker! Thank you. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. Footlong for 3 months in a row now. And yes, a God tier streamer. We even have God in chat. Talk about God tier. Okay, he says, what's the occasion today? Hey, One Safe Gaming. Well, thank you very much. Don't worry, the VOD will be up, so you can always catch that. Hey, it's Shibi. Thank you very much. Just subscribe to Twitch Prime. Another member of the Footlong Sub Club. Well, welcome aboard. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already. And if you link your Twitch account there, it should show up. Get a nice little yellow flare. Mustard yellow. Well, not really mustard yellow. It's more of a Subway yellow. I swear this isn't sponsored by Subway. Look at all this clap. Okay, so if you've never seen Zeal stabilizers, here's a better look at them. Alright, so transparent. So these should not be confused and must not be confused with clear stabs from our good friends over at that other place. Alright, so this is an attempt at improving the Cherry design. They do some things better, but overall I still like the sound profile of genuine Cherry stabilizers more. But yeah, these I would recommend. The only problem is the wires still have issues staying in place. Now you can try to fix that. We've got the technology for it now. It'll only cost you $550. And when I say $550, I mean $550. But yeah, other than that, the stabilizers themselves are pretty decent. And you can't argue that these are definitely the best looking stabilizers on the market. Oh yes, welcome to Jared's Footlong Sub Club. So did the sub notification pop up? I didn't even look at the thing. I just saw it in chat. I need to make a custom one. Hey Mega Jesus, what's up? Another nice thing about Zilent stabilizers is there's no way for the insert to go in the wrong way. Alright. See, so if you put it in the wrong way, if you put it in reverse, the stabilizer insert actually doesn't even go in the body. Look at that. It doesn't fit. It only goes in one way. See? Whereas a Cherry, you can still make that mistake. But yes, Zilent stabilizers do sound higher pitched, just like you guys theorizing in chat. It actually does. So that's why I still prefer the sound signature of regular or genuine Cherry stabilizers. Okay, so now you want to lube. Man, I think there's lube just coming out from the bottom. That sucks. It's the one thing I hate about this Permatex dielectric grease. The cap is shit, and then the tube itself is pretty bad too. But the lube is pretty good. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to lube the ends of the wires, like so. Alright, so the ends. So basically where you want to lube is you want to lube wherever the metal touches the plastic. Right, so these are going to touch, these ends are going to touch the insert of the stabilizer. And then you also want to lube where the wires are going to be touching the clips. And you don't want to use a thin lube. What you want to use is you want to use a thick grease, because the whole point of doing this is not to make it feel smoother, but to fill up any gaps between the metal and the plastic. Because that's where the rudder comes from. The rudder comes from when you're using a stabilizer, the whole housing is moving, the inserts are moving, the wires are moving, and then the metal parts slap against the plastic parts, right? It's like if you're not wearing your boxer briefs and you've got something just slapping in your thighs when you're running, right? So if you're doing sports, you probably want to wear something a bit tighter. So same idea over here. Sort of the same idea. And make sure not to use too much lube, because you don't want to ruin the feeling of the stabilizers. Oh no, it's not a sponsor. That's it's a bit more exclusive than you think. Also, if I miss any donations or anything, please tell me. I mean, I don't think there's been any, but just in case I do. Yeah, I have the sound turned off for the most part. For once, not red inside. I know, man. Not like the duck PCBs where it's just red everywhere. Okay, let's see. What am I missing in here? Okay, Mega Geo says, how hyped are you for BSP on mass drop? Pretty hyped. I am hoping it'll be good. I am a bit concerned about the die subbing, but so far from the samples, it looks pretty good. So the thing is, it sounds weird, but my apprehension, very good vocabulary there, God, has mostly been put to rest because it's being run on mass drop, which means if I have any concerns with the legends and how they turn out, I can get my money back. So it should be fine. Yeah, I am most likely going to buy one of everything. Most likely, depending on the price. If it's $200 a set, then maybe I won't do it, but the thing is, they haven't released the base price yet, right? We've only seen how much the add-ons are and everything, but we haven't seen the base price yet. Unless, of course, I am mistaken. Someone can point me to it. God damn it. Man, so what I hate about this chat right now is that whenever someone types something new, it keeps going all the way to the bottom. Okay, let's see. Okay, Thurbrasky, what's up? Hello, hello. He says, what do you guys think I enjoy PBT? But yeah, basically what God says, they're not bad, especially for the price, but they are not the best. If BSP and Imsto are tier 1, then Enjoy PBT will be tier 2. The new Enjoy PBT is not so bad. The old stuff, I would say borderline tier 2.5, almost tier 3. Yeah, main problem with the BSP set is the limited compatibility. That is a big problem. Especially if you want to use those 75% and stuff like that. So you're gonna need blanks for the side, the right side column. And you won't have 1.25s for the left side unless you go in keyless. Hey, Thadford, what's up? Okay, Jeffrey says, do you turn on a fan or something when you solder? Yeah, right here. All right. He's my biggest fan. God damn it, man. All this grease, it's leaking everywhere. It's actually getting kind of annoying. Okay, so now we want to spread some lube, same lube, on the band-aids. So this is why you go fabric band-aids, because if you go plastic type, then obviously this isn't going to work. Okay, so just spread it like butter on a piece of bread. Right, you just want enough to cover everything, but you don't want to overdo it. Unless, of course, you're a fatty like me, then don't spread it like butter. Imsto is indeed God tier, certified by God himself. Tai Hao. Alright. Hopefully this means I can put the... Oh man, look at all that. Look at all that shine. It's all the grease. It's pretty annoying, actually. Pretty fucking annoying. Hey Gawk, what's up? CLD SKT, what is up? Yes. You're late, but it's alright. You're still kinda on time. Wait, who's not in the Discord? God and helpful. Hey Dakwani, what's up, dude? Gok says you look ready for a date with us. Oh yes indeed. Yes indeed. I just kind of ran out of t-shirts. So I have to do laundry. Probably tomorrow, but I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. Rans Pone says matte PCBs look dank. Oh, they do indeed. I hope the Singer PCB is gonna be nice. One Safe Gaming says spread it like your budget on everything but cubes. It's nice and thin, except on the actual keyboards. Then just fucking layer that shit. Keycap says I'm so glad you bandage mod the same way that I do. There's a few people out there that think this isn't the way to do it. Wait, so what's the way to do it? I've been doing it this way for a long time now. Look at the area around backspace. I know. I'm gonna have to wipe that up. Look at that. Look at that. That shine. Yeah. I can't wipe it up right now because my hands are all greased up. There's some that have them go wait, what do you mean they go horizontal? What the fuck? How do you go horizontal? How in the world do you go horizontal? That's so strange. Noobs, you say? Alright, now to go wash my hands. And then we'll test the stabilizers. Alright. Dodhead, hey, what's up? Pro tip, use lube before you go horizontal. You dirty old man. Alright. Yeah, for sure. That's why I don't get what they're trying to do. I'll have to see it. Maybe there's some science going on that I'm just not aware of. There's a lot of blue in today's stream. Says Goyal, yes indeed. GMK terminal tomorrow, Krigasm. There's a lot of shit going on right now. So terminals dropping tomorrow, you say? What else is going on right now? Necro, Doom, RIP Doom. What else? Troubled Minds is happening. Pulse, yes indeed. Olivia, that's right. Okay, so who's in what? I'm assuming One Saved Gaming is in Necro. Right. So, if you like Necro, does that make you a necrophiliac? It's only logical. Okay, so Tadford says that's why I don't fix people's boards anymore. Doing maintenance on people's boards triggers me real bad. Oh yeah. It's why I actually refuse a lot of repairs. I will ask for a picture of the PCB. If the PCB just looks fucking terrible, I'm not gonna even bother trying to fix it. Because most of the time, it's actually cheaper to just buy and start over. And I really don't want to deal with just when it's real bad and I know I won't be compensated well anyway. Yeah, no thank you. Okay. Scrabble! That happened already though. I actually bought a bunch of kits for Scrabble. Okay. Let's see. Necro at 71 base. Chairhorn says he's going terminal. Dothead is going Olivia, Troubled Minds, and Pulse. Fucking overachiever. Chewy is doing Olivia and Pulse. Ren's Pone just says yes. I don't know to what. Trailmine round 2 prices are nutty. Says VP. Hey, what's up, VPR? Then NG got put on hold. Oh yes. Dead bodies for the win. Says Mega Jesus. Indeed, yes. GMK Honeywell supposed to be soon as well. Dothead says I joined Hub. Goyal also has joined Hub. One in a milli says I asked you a while back about a lifted pad on a tada. I don't even remember. Okay. Gawk says I skipped Hub. I figured that with it being cheap, it's a waste of money if I don't use it. Yes. Yeah, I've only joined Scrabble in recent weeks. Hub modifiers. Oh yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, I don't like the modifier icons. Don't think they're done well. God says I don't think I will get into another set until Violet Tendencies. That's a good one. I might actually do it. That is a pretty nice one, not gonna lie. Mego says I'm only doing terminal. Enjoy PVT 9009. Okay, I need. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I haven't made my purchase yet. Typhoid says we need more Topra fans in here. Oh. GMK God tier. Mr. Keep says we should all get Hub, to be honest. Oh my god. Okay, I might have to swap browsers because, yeah, I'm using Google Chrome right now and holy shit, it's triggering me real bad. Is there a way to set it so that it doesn't jump to the bottom? When I use another browser, this doesn't happen. Yeah, right now I'm scrolling and then mid-scroll, whenever I see a new message, it'll just go down. Melody96 should start shipping Monday. Oh, very nice. Thick Boy, if he's still here, is still waiting on the Southpaw. It's been delayed for quite a bit. Not too much, but still enough to be a little annoying. Okay, so let's test the stabilizers before we move on. Before you start soldering, alright? So at this point, make sure your PCB has been tested, and then now you're gonna test the stabilizers. Chairhorn says, I refuse to kickstart anything. Omega lol. People in Oz are doing that. Doing what? Oh, the group buy? Yeah. I like the Isle of Dog renders that went up on Reddit, says Help for Humans, not the DSA ones. GMK Space Cadet. Oh yes, do we know when that's gonna be out? Because it hasn't even been out. The interest check on Keycap has almost 10 pages right now. It's fucking insane. Yeah, I have auto scroll, but it's in a separate window. I don't have it on. On my other browsers, this doesn't happen, but yeah, I have it in a pop-out window, and that's happening right now, and it's super annoying. Eleanor Hume. Hey Anthony, what do you think of the... Well, welcome to the stream first of all. What do you think of the LZGH V2? I think it's pretty cool. We will most likely be building one on stream when it shows up. Yeah, because God got one. I almost got one. I think it'll sound pretty loud just because of the bar. I think that's the biggest thing. If you have space, if you have a lot of air between the board and the surface you're typing on, it's gonna be pretty loud. Or the surface your keyboard is on. Okay, so stabilizer test real quick. So, no rattle, we're good to go. Also, make sure to check, see if your stabilizer is straight, your spacebar is straight, right? If it's warped on the right to on the left, you know, it's tilted, stop right here, swap the stabilizer out. Do not continue, right? Because if the wire is bent and you build your keyboard and some of your spacebars don't work right, you are gonna be one angry motherfucker. So don't do it, or make sure to check everything. Okay, GMK Serica, of course. Okay, let's see, what else am I missing? Yeah, I'm on my tablet. Still waiting for the new desk mat, says Striker. Oh yeah, next week, because I'm gonna go pick up the Novelkeys desk mats. I got all three have arrived, but it's at the PO box. I have to go pick that up, and then we'll do an unboxing. So we'll look at all the desk mats in detail with the new camera, Alright, so we'll check all that out on stream, and then we'll swap our desk mat. This whole ad is just a this whole stream is just an ad for Penumbra. Oh yes, indeed, it is. I've been exposed. Okay, so PCB is tested, stabilizers tested. Now we can start soldering. Hearthstones, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Wait, you didn't know this is why people call it Penumbra? Oh, okay, that's why people call it. Never mind. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, if you like tobacco stains, it is the way. Okay, we're waiting on the iron to heat up. Gotta go get a drink. GMK Corsa Auto. Oh, dude, I forgot about that set. GMK Sen. Wait, what is GMK Sen? What am I missing? Okay, 100 a milli says ordered Miami Nights and day to day. Oh, the desk mats he's talking about for the his and hers setup. Hey, that's exactly what God did. He got both. One for him, one for her, none for me. The lady actually wanted to match, so that's pretty cool. So, which one are you going to be using? Sun is all yellow and green. Oh. Oh, like the... It's supposed to be the racer? Is that the one? Oh, no, never mind. Ignore what I said. Thought it was the other one. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so to solder, okay, so you'll notice I didn't have all my switches down. You don't want all of them in place yet. You want to solder just like how when you're replacing wheels on your car, you know, you go diagonal instead of just all on one side, stuff like that, right? You tighten diagonally. So same idea over here, right? Because if you do this step properly, then your plate and PCB should be straight and parallel with each other. And even if they're not completely straight, if you do this, it'll help pull everything together to make them all parallel, nice and straight, right? So, and one important thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your switches are flush against the PCB. All right, so if you look over here, you see a little bump on this side, right? A little bump beneath the switch in the corner over there. This has to touch the PCB. All right. Make sure it touches the PCB. Because if not, then your PCB and plate might not be parallel. All right. Maybe it's going to be tilted on one side, or it's going to bow a little bit and then warp in the middle or something. So yeah. So be careful. Right, so just check as you go, especially for the anchor switches. All right, because if you, like I said, if you get this step done, if you set the foundation right, then it'll get easier as you move on. Don't have to rush through it. You're not in a competition. There's not a contest. Okay, so Gawk says sand doesn't seem like Spirited Away to me. Is it the colors that don't make it match? Striker says I like GMK Fate too. Seems like Marnie. Okay, I actually haven't seen Spirited Away. Shameful confessions. I wanted to watch it way back then, but my super traditional Christian parents were like, no, it's got ghosts and shit. Yeah, I need to watch that. Okay, so 100 million Gawk says the PCB looks nice. Matte black PCBs. Oh yes, indeed. Nicest PCB, in my opinion, is still Zilent 62g black gold, or the hating PCB. That one is a nice one. Yeah, I have not decided on the PCB color for the cock keyboard. I'm thinking either black or white because I'm boring. The thing is, let's see. Black does look nicer, doesn't it? Hey, Toasted Chips, this is a keyboard. Welcome to the stream. Did you find this channel through the browse page? Well, we are building a custom mechanical keyboard. This is a custom mechanical keyboard that is called the Time. Or it's Time because look at the underside of the keyboard. So this is on the underside. Sadly, it is not functional, purely aesthetic. Just like my college degree. Hey, Zilent 1993, what's up? Good to see you on here. Did you finally wake up? This is a good kind of ghost. The ghosts that embody your ancestors. Oh yes. It's the Holy Ghost. Hey, Eleanor. Thank you so much for the sub. Look at that. Just joined the Footlong Sub Club. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just resub, no notification. Wait, really? I didn't see it, Zim. I'm so sorry. Maybe if you make a donation, we could see if it works. Throw the board to the side. It's movie night stream time. Yeah, and then get a DCMA takedown. Oh, sorry about that, Zim. I don't know. That's weird, yeah. Maybe if you start another account and then sub on that account too, Cause did it even show up over here? It didn't even show up in chat, I think. That's weird. Ouch, I just burned myself on the solder. Okay. So again, make sure everything's nice and straight. Hey, what's up, Pink Prius V or 5? Welcome to the stream. Is this your first time here? Okay, Phase Shift says, your solder is pretty thick. Is there a reason you choose the fatter stuff? So, I talked about this last week as well. This is what I recommend everyone. This is, I want to say 1 millimeter or 0.8. So I recommend this. Hey! Nodal Hacks, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Footlong Sub Club. See, it looks like the notification is showing up. But not for Zim for some reason. That's so weird. Okay, so this is what I recommend you guys use. Okay, this is what I use. This is big dick solder. All right, so if you look at that, okay, this is you, this is me. Why? Because gets the job done faster. But yeah, it worked. Thank you very much. But this is harder to work with. You need a good soldering iron with temperature control, and you need to be fast. Like you saw how in a bit you can see how fast I work with the solder. Yeah, so I ordered this. I didn't order this by accident. They sent me the wrong thing, and I started using it, and I realized I like it a bit thicker. So that's why I use it. This obviously does not work well for LEDs and stuff. Switches is fine. This is 1.5 millimeters. Lots of girth. Dangerous girth. So I would not recommend it. But it works well for me. Right now, what I'm using is I'm using 670 Fahrenheit for my iron. Hey, look at that, Zim. Resub, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying your stay in the Footlong Sub Club. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Pretty much. 50 people. Wait, are there 50 people on stream? Did we hit 50? 50 plus? Yeah, I'm not even looking at my dashboard. That's the problem. Let me look at it right now. Need that 75 for Twitch partner. But probably not gonna happen. Okay, so you'll also notice that for a lot of these switches, I'm doing just one pin instead of the two that you need. Oops. So the reason is you do one so that you can go back and reflow that bit of solder, that one pin, if the switch isn't flush against the PCB, right? Okay, so for example, let me solder this one in. So if you do two, if you want to reposition the switch, you have to be able to heat both the pins at the same time, right? Which would be a pain in the ass. But okay, so look at this. I intentionally left it kind of off the PCB. Okay, so if you look at that, the outside one is touching the PCB. The one on the inside is floating just a tiny bit, right? So what I can do is I'm just gonna heat this one pad. All right, just heat this one up, push down. I know you guys can't really see anything because it's out of focus. All right, push down on it, and then look again. Okay, so it's still just a little off, so we'll heat up the solder again, reflow the solder. And then hold down, nice and tight. And we take a look at it. See, so now that bump on the inside is actually touching the PCB. So now we're good to go. All right, so this is why we just do one at a time for some of these switches. And then once it's in place, you like how it looks, go ahead and solder the other pin in. All right, so let's take a look at the top, see if everything's nice and straight. Sure, it looks like it. Oh, 51, damn, we hit 50. That's actually an achievement on Twitch. Not bad. Well, thanks for all you guys tuning in, really appreciate it. Next goal is 75. Don't forget to hit that belly button. Let's look at chat. Hey, Purple! Thank you very much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Purple, are you still in chat? Happy belated birthday. It was his birthday just a few days ago. So we're gonna go get sushi this weekend. It's gonna be a nice little date, right? Okay, Hearthstone says, just got my TS 100 today. I love it to bits. Bits, you say? Time for some bits tournament. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Chokan, what's up, Chokan? Okay, let's see. Okay. Pink Prius 5 says, what do you do with the keyboards after making them? Are these custom orders? So yes, these are not mine. Most of these keyboards, almost all the keyboards I build on stream are not mine. So they are for customers, friends, people who just pay me to put it together for them. Yeah, so people order parts, send them my way, I put it together. Maybe I stream the process live on Twitch, maybe I don't. And then I test everything, make sure everything's working, and then I ship it back to them. Okay, so for the build today, because we are using PCB mount switches, and normally you don't want to use PCB mount, or at least you want to clip the PCB mount prongs off, because a lot of PCBs are very tight with PCB mount switches. But this PCB is loose, very, very loose. It's got big holes, massive gaping holes, right? I've tried using cherry switches, PCB mount cherry switches on them, and the switches just fall right out. Because yeah, these holes are big. And so even for Zeal switches, which are notorious for the girthy PC mount prongs, they go in just fine. They go in pretty loosely actually. And so I don't need to do switch alignment for this build, but normally you want to do that. And so if you watch any of my other VODs, you should see some switch alignment. You want to do that, but we're not doing that today because we don't need to. Because all these switches are going to be nice and straight without any help from me. Yeah, normally you want to do it though. This is quite a rare case actually. Yeah, so most of the time I do it, but not this time. Alright, so everything's looking good so far. All the switches are nice and flush against PCB, plate and PCB are parallel. Dadford, thank you very much for the cheer. I appreciate it. 50 bits. Thank you, thank you. Okay, what am I missing in chat? If I miss any questions, please let me know. Alright, if I don't answer anything, just ask again. And I'll try to see it. Alright, above 50, well, thank you very much. Okay. Chokan says, I can tell my grandchildren I was there. Oh, yes. Okay, Zim1993 says, with all the subs you get, you really have to fix your settings. We need some cringy GIF that goes on. Like some anime stuff. Is that what you want? Hey, if you donate enough, I'll make something special for you. Okay, Hornet Amelie says, serious question, Anthony, do you drink? Unfortunately, I don't, or at least not yet. I mean, I can, but I just don't. I'm the designated driver everywhere I go. It's a few reasons though. One of it is East Asians just kind of suck when it comes to alcohol. You can look it up. It's called the Asian flush. So that's one reason, but that's not the main. And then another thing is, I know if I get into alcohol, it's gonna be like keyboards for me. I'm just gonna go all out, and I can't afford going all out. Not right now. It's pronounced GIF. All right, Mr. Keebs. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the sub too. Yeah, GIF. Yeah, it really sucks. Yep, it's because East Asians lack the gene that produces the enzyme to properly break down alcohol. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's got a very alcoholic name. Everyone thinks you get drunk after 1 cup of beer. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not good for you though. That's the problem. It's actually a health hazard to drink too much if you have Asian flush. No, actually, it's even worse if you are Asian, you don't have the enzyme, but you don't have Asian flush either. That's when it's bad. Because the whole going red thing is supposed to be your body's way of telling you, yep, it's about time you stop. Hey, buddy. Go do some math. And so, if you lack the enzyme and you lack the almost an allergic reaction, right? If you lack the reaction too, then you just don't stop. You just keep going. It's like the people who don't have, or their pain receptors don't work right, and they just keep injuring themselves because they just don't know what's bad for them. Isn't all alcohol health hazard? Well, I mean, yeah, but this one's just a bit worse. Yeah. I don't know what kind of drunk I'd be though. I know my elder brother is a sleepy drunk. Sleepy and sad drunk. You know, there are people who become happy drunks, there are people who are angry drunks. Yeah. He told me the last time he got drunk, he just got sad. He just started crying and crying and crying. It's like, what the fuck? What am I even sad for? Okay, so far so good. Everything looks nice and straight. It's called the alcoholic alcohol. One in a million says, I thought my white girlfriend had a similar enzyme issue. Turned out she's actually dangerously allergic to everything. Oh man, like everything? Okay, Charon says, aldehyde dehydrogenase. Oh yes. That. Yeah, see, it's a real thing, right? I'm not shitting you, not this time. Don't drink cheap. So you have to live with yourself. Especially strawberries, says 1 in a million. Says his wife turned into a strawberry every Valentine's Day from the chocolate-covered strawberries I would give her. Wait, so she's allergic to chocolates? Oh my god, that's bad. Chokan says his wife definitely has that enzyme. Wait, your wife has it? So she breaks alcohol down just fine? Or she doesn't have it and so she just turns red? God gets rich, Anthony gets rich. Striker says, I just drink that turret and save my pennies for the keeps. What the fuck, man? You're a noob. If you're a real pro, you'd just be drinking water. Not even that turret. I do miss that turret though. Miss all the Malaysian drinks. Sweet tea just isn't a good enough substitute. Shogun's wife goes hard. One tequila sunrise, please. The thing is, do you know if she has it for sure though? Cause the thing is, if I'm not mistaken, there's 2 alleles, and so if you just have one, so you have one that can code for the enzyme, one that doesn't, then that's the worst case scenario. If you get both that code for the enzyme, that's great. Drink as much as you want. Go fucking kill yourself. Drown yourself in alcohol. And if you have both, it sucks, but at least you'll be able to stop yourself from going too far most of the time. Because it just gets uncomfortable. Just keep drinking. Yeah, it's if you have one or the other where it sucks. Or one and the other. Because there's just no stopping you. So again, check as you go. Things look great. Okay, VPR says most East Asians are lactose intolerant. Oh yes. Wait, Pink Prius, are you familiar with Theta, right? Nastronaut, hey, what's up, Nastronaut? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. You're a bit late today. Emily says that's a big no-no. Oh, strawberries? Okay. An EpiPen for if she accidentally eats a strawberry. Damn. Okay, Chokan says also stream being a pain. Let me connect my Prime account. Oh no. Oh no. How much sake is drank in Japan? Ask 1 in a million. Drinking it now, actually. Oh, tequila? Nice. Oh yeah, the Japanese, yeah, they, oh no. Oh, Chair Hornet, not Chokan, okay. He says, yeah. Japanese friends, they can drink most of my friends on the table. Priya says, from what I've seen, Koreans drink much more than the Japanese though. Oh really? I don't know. I've never been to either of those countries actually. Zim says, let's hope none reported the stream. Emily says, haven't seen any more drink more than a Texan. They have a lot of reasons to drink after all. Fuck. Not gonna lie. It's got me thinking about picking up a habit. Oh, Pink Prius from Singapore. Very nice. Fellow Southeast Asian brother. Nice, nice. Yeah, Striker is from Malaysia. Come back on May 9, save our country. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. It's alright. Penang should still be safe. I hope. Not born in this region. So far this PCB is pretty good. No weird kinks yet. Not like me. Yeah, was it VPR that was saying that most East Asians are lactose intolerant? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's so bad that my elder brother has pretty much stopped taking any dairy. Every once in a while, he'll eat some cheese, but that's about it. Yeah, my God, when he eats cheese though, he cuts it, pretty nasty. And I still remember my first year here was brutal, especially the first semester when I was here. So you know, because milk back home doesn't have as much lactose. I'm pretty sure they take most of it out already. And so I didn't have as much problems drinking milk back then. I come here and, you know, it's a lot of fresh milk. It's a lot of lactose and stuff, and, you know, it's the real thing. And because I think milk back home gets processed quite a bit. So a lot of it's imported. Most of it's imported. And so anyway, I get here, milk and just dairy everywhere, right? Cheese and milk. And I like that shit. I mean, I like cheese. And so you've got that, right? So I swear, every day, every, you know, waking hour, third of that I just spend in the bathroom just shitting myself. And to make matters worse, so back home, we all have bidets and, or just hoses to clean up instead of only toilet paper. Well, in the US, it's only toilet paper. And dorms have the shittest toilet paper, right? Now, we're still not talking paper towels, like what my roommate did, but still pretty bad. And so, I would shit myself pretty bad every day, and I could only use toilet paper. And my God, every day you're just walking, like you just got screwed in the ass. Yeah, those were not good times. Those were pretty bad times. And so when I moved out, fuck it, I'm buying a bidet. One-ply toilet paper. Okay, Tuesday's best way to avoid getting drunk is to just drink every day, all day and night to build that tolerance, man. Yeah, can't get drunk if you're dead, right? What am I missing in chat? Okay. Illinois says thoughts on Super Loop versus Permatex stabilizer. I would go Permatex. Oh my God! Stop refreshing chat. People's Republic. Hey, what's up, Brax? See you're back here again with Kappa. Chooses Texas, the greatest country in the world. Yeah. Sure. Gotta get on that lactase enzyme. I know, man. One day, genetic modification. One day. It turns into Raven slippers. Oh man, you still remember that? Oh yes. Let's not talk about that guy today. Yeah, holy shit. That's still, I still stand by it. Still the worst smell ever. I didn't even know it was humanly possible to have shit's that bad. Okay. Thick Boy says, when I start making big money, I'm getting a house with a bidet. Dude, you can get one for pretty cheap. You can get one of the add-on ones. $20-something can get you one on Amazon with 2-day shipping. And speaking of Amazon Prime, if you have Prime, don't forget you get a free Twitch sub. Smash that belly button. Okay, let's see. Dorm toilet paper is not toilet paper, says Statford. It's dust. Scraped off a window and rolled up. Pretty much. Okay, Pink Priya says, I'm getting a bidet in my new house. Music and shit. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be shit. Millie says gluten-free TP is the best. Made a mistake of buying some super loop for my build. Should I use dielectric grease instead? Says Yelp. I mean, if it works, if you think it works well, then, you know, I don't want you to go spend more money, but I use Permatex and I like it, and a lot of people like it too. Daffy says, you need a laser-guided bidet. Want a bidet that uses sparkling water. Hey, that'd be pretty nice. Little bubbly action. Dothead says, we have a bidet. See? Dothead is a man of culture. We're not animals anymore. Okay. We ain't just wiping your leaves and shit. We have technology. Okay, let's see. Disco light and ball lowers down from the ceiling, starts spinning. 80s club music playing as the bidet shoots out water. This man knows how to enjoy life. Okay, Dothead says, not a normal bidet, it's a modern one with a dryer. Oh man, look at this guy. Look at this fancy ass motherfucker. Chokan says, 85 gram of Permatex lube is nearly 10,000 yen on Amazon. $90. Oh man. You know, Chokan, one of these days, put a list of items you want to get from Amazon. Let me know. You know, I mean, I probably won't buy everything, but, you know, pick up what you want and then I can just ship it to you if you want. This offer extends only to Chokan, alright? Don't be getting ideas. Oh man, he can set the temperature manually too. Thick Boy says, I need to experience water spurts, then air pass on my booty one day. I'm telling you, your life will be changed. Once you get a bidet, there's no turning back. I've never seen someone use bidets and then go, you know, I actually prefer just toilet paper. Never before, never in my life. I've never heard that. Never ever. Right. A good bidet is like a mechanical keyboard. Right. Once you know, there's no going back. Toilet paper is like the membrane keyboard, the rubber domes of the toilet world. Fucking nasty ass plebeian shit. Primitive. Disgusting. Painful. Not ergonomic. Millie says, Anthony, you're in the wrong side of TX. I know. Okay. Eleanor says there are pills you can take, you can buy to have lactase. Not sure if they work on everyone though. Yeah, but I mean that takes the fun out of it, right? I need to be constantly reminded of my weaknesses. I need to remember that I am only human. Gotta remember my roots. I don't want to be whitewashed with lactase. Gonna forget my origins. Every time I shit myself, I just think, I love you, Mother China. Okay, so some of these switches on this side aren't flush, so we're gonna have to go heat that up and then start again. So again, just check and make sure everything's flush against the plate. I forget we're building a keyboard. I've been talking about other more interesting things. Okay, let's see what else is here. Chairhorn says you guys would love German toilets. Reviewing platform. Chokan says I should do a video on my toilets. Heated seam plus bum washing, yo. Oh, nice. Dude, yeah, we need a video. We need a demonstration. I want to hear some groaning in a British accent. Alright, so it looks like we've got everything. Now we just, oh no, I haven't started the bottom row. Holy shit. I am an idiot. And then we're going to test all the switches, and then we're going to solder the LEDs. Nope, the switch did not go in right. So make sure none of the pins on your switches are bent. Well, guess I have to go wash my face again. Fuck me. Alright, 1 minute break. Be back real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Had to go wash my face. Alright. Now let's test the switches. We've got everything soldered, or all the switches soldered. Should be. Make a quick check. We'll test the switches, and then we will solder the LEDs, or SIP sockets technically. One in a million says Amazon Prime gets you same day butt washes, folks. Oh yes. One in a million says, is that an aluminum plate? Yes, it is. This is an aluminum plate, very nice. It's actually done very nicely, so if you want to check that out. The texture is pretty nice, right? Look at that. Nice sandblasted finish. Not bad. Okay, so let's test this thing out. Whoops. There we go. All right. So, let's go and test the switches. So far, so good. Okay, so switch hitter. This is a program you can download off of Elite Keyboards. This is what I use to test PCBs, test keyboards, test switches. So when you push down on the switch, you activate the switch, it'll show up as lavender, right? Look at that, see H, it's now got a kind of a bluish, purplish color. Purplish, bluish purple, yeah, right? So that means the key is being pushed down. And then if you release it and it turns green, that means the switch activated and registered successfully, perfectly fine, no key chatter. If it turns red, that means there's key chatter and you have to watch out. So usually what you want to do is you want to replace the switch. So this one isn't lighting up because I believe this is a function key. I don't know what it does, but maybe it'll do something somewhere. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a function key, that's why there's nothing lit up right now. Okay, so looks like everything works fine. Now we're gonna solder the LEDs. So there we go, we're back. Okay, let's see. How far am I in chat? Pretty far behind, I think. Okay, Yelp says, geez, this assembling switches is so monotonous, and all I'm doing is swapping springs. Can't imagine lubing. Oh yeah, it's not very fun. Cause these switches, I had to disassemble all of them to put SIP sockets in, and I had to clip all the LEDs as well. So yeah, it takes a while. Definitely takes quite a bit of time. Okay, so now let's solder the LEDs. God says, I can help Chokan with a care package if you want something. Alright, see Chokan? Well, let us know. Let us know. I'll cover the shipping. Unless, of course, it's super heavy. Right. Keanu really says God is a god. Wouldn't you clean your ass? However, would you imagine if you were God? My ass cleans itself. Chokan says, having a water jet up your bum is gonna freak some people out though. Oh yes. Because it's gonna create feelings you didn't even know existed. So yeah, I would say it's a pretty good experience. You should all get a bidet. Chairhorn says Japanese toilets are god tier. Coming back here feels bad, man. Ranspone says what we need here in the US, heated toilet seats. That shit was, and I was in Japan. Oh yes. I know that's a horrible feeling. You sit down and it's just freezing. Okay, Yelp says, LOL, I actually have a bidet in my toilet that's been there for months, but I'm scared to use it. I feel like it's gonna feel weird. Wait, you have it and you don't use it? What the hell, dude? Oh, dude, you're gonna enjoy it, man. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy it. You'll be a more open-minded person at the end of it. I promise you. Okay, Tree says, have a $25 bidet on Amazon, never going back, can't put anywhere else. I know, that's actually the worst part about having a bidet. Because every time you want to go, it's like, no, I have to wait. I can only do it back home. It's miserable. It's like when you have a nice mechanical keyboard at home, and you go to the office or you go to the library, and you have to use a shitty keyboard. It just doesn't feel good. You're just like, nope, I'm not even gonna bother doing any work here. I'm just gonna wait until I get home. Hey, what's up, PC Load Letter 42? Welcome to the stream. I hope you have some context for the conversations we're having. And Oscar, hello, hello. This chat went down the toilet. PC Load Letter says bidets are amazing. See, another man of culture. All you other savages just have no idea. Bidet sound test. 360 toilet bowl cam. Oh yes. 4K 360. Get a flash cam as well. How about squatty potties, says VPR. That's next level, right? You get a bidet first, and then you get a squatty potty. You have one as well? Nice, Chewy. Looks like you enjoy your time in the bathroom. That is very admirable. So you know how to enjoy life. Stafford says, gotta stop touching your face with the LED covered hands. Oh, LED covered hands. Been here 18 years. Okay, Chuckan says, any of you got the alu plate in a TXCP? That one is nice too. Oh, I'm getting an aluminum plate for my TX75. I already have a brass plate, but I'm gonna swap to an aluminum one. And yes, aluminium. Not aluminum. Aluminum. No. God says, the plate in my LZ iron is freaking great. Basically a TXCP sandwich mount. Marble switch plate. That versus finest leather for switches. Hey, that'll be pretty good, right? Nice and soft. After 2 months, it'll feel like there's no plate at all because it's all stretched out. When Millie says, I keep going back and forth whether I want LEDs, but I probably won't. SIP sockets. Yep, I would. If you do want LEDs, definitely go for SIP sockets. Okay, PC Load Letter says, I put LEDs in my box pale blues. Getting them flushed to the PCB was a pain. Oh, yes. It's pretty bad, right? And it looks nice, but yeah, getting it done is just a pain in the ass. And not just getting it flush, but making sure that the LEDs you don't use too much solder in LEDs as well. If you're using 1.8 millimeter, yeah, that sucks too. Caps lock, most useless key on a keyboard, says Platford. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's still nice to maybe have an indicator for it, just in case you accidentally leave it on, right? Maybe, I don't know. Alex says, ha ha ha. Sorry in advance regarding disassembling service. Oh yeah. No worries. I'm getting paid for it, so I can't complain, right? Okay. God says, the thing that's really nice is the box switch top acts as a very nice diffuser for the LEDs. Yeah, it definitely looks nicer than LEDs in cherry style switches. But way harder to build with. Last one. I think I've got all the LEDs. So okay, some of the LEDs in the bottom won't light up, probably because of the universal bottom row. Not all the polarity. Basically, not all the polarities will match. So the nice thing about SIP sockets is that you can just solder them in anyway, and if you get the positive and negative sides reversed, it's fine because you don't have to desolder. You just pull the LED out of the SIP sockets, reverse it, plug it back in, and it works. Right, so that's one of my favorite parts about SIP sockets. Right, so let's see. Okay, so the shit part is, by default, the LEDs don't turn on, and I have no idea how to turn them on. Okay, so we already have a problem turning on my desoldering gun because look at this. So these are the Zilents. This is a strange problem. Look at this. That's a chub. Shout out to the Chub Club. Alright, look at that. The switch is stuck. So, I'm gonna desolder this one. Pop another switch in. That is rather unfortunate. Okay. Okay, that one Oscar says, feels bad when you have a guest over. Have to sleep on the living room floor because you're not allowed to sleep on the couch. Oh, you have to sleep on the living room floor? Dude, that sucks. That really sucks. I will say, I actually prefer sleeping on the floor than on a shitty couch. Okay, 100 Milli says, I bought 2 orders of box blacks because I thought the second order would get here sooner. Turns out they get here at the same time. I had to find out a build to put them in. Hey, hello. Alex! Thanks for the... Wait, is that a cheer? Is that... What is it? Oh, forehead 100? Never mind. Okay. 5 degree DD60 brass plate. Very nice. Okay, so now that the desoldering gun should be all fired up, I'm gonna have to remove that switch. So it is F4, I believe. Yep. That is so weird. Thick Boy says, I love Anthony. Sword 5 his power tools. Oh yes. Oh yes, some penetrating action. Gotta clear out the desolder gun. But the annoying thing is this is not the first time I've seen this happen on a Zeal or Gateron switch. So what we can hope is that this won't happen on any other switches. We'll have to test them out. And I have to find a way to turn on the LEDs too. Okay. While I'm testing this thing, if anyone has the time, help me check the time TKL Keycap thread and see what people use to program it. If it's Bootmapper, I should be able to get done. Or maybe there's just some function combo I need to figure out. I'm just gonna do another test real quick. Not gonna swap cameras. Okay, so someone asked, who was it that asked about the camera? Let me see. She says I put some QMX silencing clips on my MX Blue Filco. Why did you do that? Why? I would have put them on MX Blues, that's for sure. Oops, what have I done? Okay, so caps lock definitely works. Scroll lock works. It's a nice blue too. Okay, God says Bootmapper is the programmer apparently. Hey, Bees in the Trap! Welcome to the stream. Says, what kind of plate would you use for a Kyle Hotspot PCB? Almost nothing on the market, unfortunately. Because you don't want anything that has universal support. Are you using a 60%? Then maybe the Leandrin plates. Shit, gee. Another thing is, it just doesn't work well. That's just all I'll say. I like them with linears a bit, but I like them mostly with browns. Okay. So switches all work just fine. Oh wait, I didn't test the right key. Okay, so it's Bootmapper, right? Okay, so I wonder if I have Bootmapper right here actually. Might. Oops. Alright, well, thanks God, appreciate it. Saved me a bit of time looking it up. Okay, I'm just trying to see where I have Bootmapper. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere here. Okay. Turn all these off for now. What colors did the time run in? I'm not quite sure actually. I know that's black and gold, there's blue and silver. I think silver is supposed to be this limited edition thing. Okay, I'm still searching to see if I have it. Why is it taking so long? Okay, so if this is Bootmapper, I need a new firmware for it. Okay, so I will attempt to show you guys what I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, what? Oh, whoops. Okay. So this is Bootmapper. When I hit download, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to download the layout from the keyboard to the computer. But it says communication error with device. Usually this happens when the Bootmapper client version does not match up with the firmware version of the board. So what I have to do is I'm gonna check to see if I have the latest firmware on this PCB. And so the way to do it is, I am not the right agent to read this. Okay. So bootmapper. Firmware. Is it PS2 AV RGB or is it RGB for you? I don't remember which one it is. My God. God damn it. Alright, so let's see if this works. Okay, so that should be the latest version of Bootmapper. And this should be the latest firmware. And now I have to remember how to actually, oops. Do this. So this is okay. So we had the latest version. So right now, I believe this should be it. Okay. Please work. I don't think there's a reset button I need to hit. Gawk says, I kind of don't like the different sounds that tactile switches make at different stages of the key press. Oh, yeah. Sick boy. Okay, so this firmware thing is not working. Okay, so let's try function scroll lock like what PC load letter is saying. Nope. Is this even a function key? It might not even be a function key. It might not even be programmed to anything. So far, nothing. If anything changes, please let me know. Yeah, I need to test the LEDs. Nothing is working. You hold down control, plug it in, I go into programming mode. Okay, perfect. All right. Is it left control? Well. Just did that. Still not working. Still not working. So, yeah, it really depends. Maybe escape? Escape or U? U is USB, mostly for Bootmapper keyboards. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. See, so now it's blinking. This means it's in Bootmapper mode right now. So what I did was I held down escape while plugging it in. So right now, if I go here, lol, that didn't work either. Is that not the firmware for it? It should be. PSOAV RGB. Because I don't think it's PSOAV RGB for you. We shall try it anyway. Let's do it. But yeah, I'm just trying to test the LEDs really. If we don't, that's fine. We can still, it's still usable, right? We can still plug it in and use it. Really don't think this is it, but we have to try it. Nope, nothing works. Oh, Grail, we've already gone past that phase. We're already on Bootmapper mode right now. It's just finding the firmware that's a problem. That's so weird. So absolutely nothing on. God damn it. I'm looking in the Keycap thread. Actually, now that you mentioned it, I forgot I have this board plugged in right now. Actually, shit. I forgot this Android PPD75 is running a Bootmapper PCB. So, that was probably it. Let's try it now. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that was it. Nope. Not working. Nope. Everything's not working. So I would just have to test the LEDs off stream some other time. Unfortunately. Because it is not doing it right now. And I'd rather not have you guys watch all this shit. So that is unfortunate. Alright, now this board isn't plugged in. Okay, so let's do what PC Load Letter says one last time. So let's do that. We're unplugging it, putting it back in. It should reset the board. Nope. Nothing. Oops. So, that sucks. It's okay. We'll figure that out some other time. But, oh shit. All right. Oh. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to at least check all the LEDs in the bottom. Then again, it's all SIP sockets, so it shouldn't matter. All right, so okay, so if you can see this. See there's a plus sign over here, right? So it looks like arrow keys are fine. It's usually this side, right? Look at that. You see plus, minus, plus, right? So this one you have to just check each and every one. So the nice thing about 1.8mm LEDs is that it's quite easy to tell which side is positive, which side is negative. You will see one round side and one flat side on the LED. Round means positive. Right, so this is correct. I have all my LEDs with the round side of facing this direction, right? This direction. So positive, positive. Okay, see this one's not correct, right? Look at that. Positive is on this side. So what we have to do is we have to pull the LED out. There we go. Make sure we have it on the right side. Okay, so positive is on this side. See, so the LED just pulls out and then you just plug it back in the right way. There we go. All right, so now it's facing the right direction. Let's keep going. Okay, this one's correct as well. This one is not correct, right? Positive should be facing that way. So we're gonna pull this one out. All right, so I hope your pull-out game is on point. So it looks like I can pull out just fine, but putting it back in is a bit of a struggle for me. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so now it's facing the correct way. Now the round side is facing that direction. Okay, so this is correct. This one is also wrong, right? The positive is on this side. So without. There we go. And then one last one we should check. So most of the time everything should be fine. And then one last one we have to check is caps lock. Okay, so because this is standard caps lock, usually centered is the standard, so that works just fine. Okay, so we don't know whether they're all gonna work, but it's got SIP sockets. Anything goes wrong, we pull the LED out, plug it back in. Now to put the board together. Okay, another thing I want you guys to think about is to think about what keycaps you want to try with this keyboard. So options. We've got GMK Yuri, we've got GMK Nautilus, we have GMK Soulware. Well, no, God has my Soulware set right now, I believe. We have what else do we have? And I sold Penumbra and I sold Hyperfuse. Not GMK Carbon, no. Nice try though. Okay. Got SA Dasher. I've got. What else have I got? I've got Modern Beige, Japanese Black and Black, GMK Oblivion. I think GMK Oblivion will look good on this thing. Nautilus might be a bit too much blue. Oh, shut up. I don't have any of those. Okay, what else? I've got Skadolcha. I've got... what else do I have? I don't even remember what I have. I'll have to check. Bluest set. Oh, come on. Hey, Kobo. What's up, dude? Been a while. I have XDA Godspeed. We need GMK Godspeed. That's what we need. Oh, that sucks, Kobo. That's alright. I appreciate you tuning in today. Okay, I missed quite a bit in chat. Let's see. Okay, so we were talking about Bootmapper just now. And yes, Goyle, I've done all the things you mentioned. Okay, PC Load Letter says, I flashed QMK to my board like a week after using Bootmapper. Don't really remember how the program works. I still prefer Bootmapper to QMK, honestly. Bootmapper. The nice thing about Bootmapper over QMK is you can program on the fly. You can change stuff on the fly. I like that. Don't have to reset the board every time. Don't have to unplug and plug it back in. Okay, GMK Solarized Dark. Oh my god. Okay, so Dasher could work just because it's a standard layout. So because it's standard layout, I have a bit more options. Okay, so I'll go bring out what we have, alright? Okay, let me look at chat real quick. Let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so 100 Milli says, why is your arm bruised? You're talking about this, right? Yeah, I can't remember what I pinched myself on. So it was definitely a pinch. I remember it being a pinch. I just don't remember what it was. Yeah, this part, right? No, I did not get into a fight. Don't remember what it was. Okay, let's see. Who hurt you? Essay Chocolatier? Alright, okay, let's see. What else here? So... bump-ons on this thing, not so great. They feel okay. I mean, they don't look that great, but they feel nice. Okay, 100 Milli says, I feel like a nice, boring, modern beige set will look clean on this board. Kobo says, if it makes you feel any better, I watched some of your unboxings on YouTube at 1.5 speed. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's alright. Okay, let's see. I can't read some of the stuff in chat. Not right now. Okay. Alright, Deafness, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, 50 viewers. Alright, see ya. Have a good night. Alright, so are we doing Enjoy PPT Japanese? This set basically, I can take them off this board. I'll put it on. Alright, how does that look? A nice little preview of it. Shokan, the thing about QMK is you're still advised to pull it out after you reprogram it though, right? Sometimes it gets funky. You don't have to, but I remember it being recommended. Also, someone asked what cameras I use, right? Who was it? How long ago was that? I remember that was when I was trying to... Hey, Wix Blue, what's up? Blue just for you. Okay, yep, so right now this is the Logitech C920 that you're looking at. This is not a webcam. This is not a Logitech webcam. This is actually a Panasonic Lumix GX85. You will see the Logitech C922 over here. So soon I'm gonna plug it in. We're gonna have 2 webcams, so 3 cameras. Need like a solder cam, right guys? Okay, let me go get some Keycap sets. I would say Yelp. If you have to pick between the two, go for the C922. Right now, if you wait for discounts, you can actually find them for about the same price as C920. But of course, if you check your local Craigslist and stuff like that, you might be able to pick up a 920 for really cheap. Yeah, it is a good place to start. Shokan says, I'll be getting the same camera as Anthony in a few months. Need to get into the 4K game. Oh, very nice. Okay. Alright. Thank you very much, 100 million. Thanks so much for the cheer. 51 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So, you've got Dasher, right? The problem with Dasher is that the blues don't match. See? See, so that's a problem. Hey, Lampa Van Werf, what is up? Someone should gift my room. Yeah. I always imagine he's reading the Twitch chat when we're talking shit. I know, right? That's what I'm afraid. Okay. 2 blue? Oh yeah. Pass. I like GMK Oblivion on it. I think it'll look pretty nice. Oh gosh. Right. That gray and that blue? Eh? Eh? Okay, Yelp says I'll probably end up getting one on Black Friday. Ah, perfect then. Yeah, just wait for sales. Agree on Oblivion? Yeah, I think Oblivion look nice. We've got Yuri. Of course, Yuri is another set that features blue, so I don't think I will like it on a blue keyboard. See? 2 kinds of blue, so I don't like it with all out blue. I think for a keyboard with crazy colors, you want a set that's nice and simple. Okay, Dot says, yeah, Christina Stormtrooper. Unfortunately, I don't. We've got Nautilus. Another blue set. Alright. See, so I don't really like that with the blue case. I don't want a set that steals attention away from the keyboard. Honeywell with blue. Next we've got Honeywell. We have got, well, not really so where, but is that? We've got Skidocha. Maybe Skidocha? Hey, Skidocha could work with blue. What do you think? I think it'll be pretty okay. Right, I think the orange and the blue will go very nicely. Enjoy PBT. Imsto black on black. We could do that. We could do palm keycaps as well. Palm and gray keycaps. So, do we want black? Do we want gray? Do we want white and gray? Do we want a retro set? Enjoy PBT. Is that what we all want? Got chocolatier. Look at this big pile of chocolatier. Alright, EPBT it is. This is a democracy. Oh, but Shuchi and Dothead want Oblivion. Time to fight. Alright, so we've got 50 viewers. Only 4 people voting. What are we doing? What are we doing? Make up your minds. Enjoy PBT or Oblivion? Oblivion. Alright. Okay, Oblivion. Let's see, how many Oblivions do we have? 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, 1, 2. Holy shit. Japanese is the language, okay? Oh, look at this. A fight to the death. Are we gonna do a straw poll? Okay, let's do a straw poll. Okay. Let's. Oh, do we already have a poll? Okay, alright. I was typing up what keycaps do you not want to see on this board? Never mind. Let's go with okay. Solarized Dart? Oh, fuck you too. Okay, let's look at the straw poll. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote. I'm not gonna vote. I won't do it. Alright, vote, vote, vote. And we will vote. Well, thank you very much, Alex. Thanks for the cheer. I see your 100 bits and I raise you a digital donger. Heartbite 311. Welcome to the stream. Alright, go vote. Quick, quick, quick. Thanks for the straw poll, by the way. Save me a bit of time. Okay. I'll give you guys a few minutes and then we'll come back. Where's my tea? We should do this more often. Okay, Tom Haggleton asks, what 75% is that? So, this is a caseless build because my Endure PVD75 case is out of commission right now. Hold on, let me grab it. So this is what it's supposed to go in. It's a tray mount 75%. Very, very thick. All right, look at that. The nice thing about this one is that unlike a lot of keyboards at this size, this is a single piece of aluminum. Right, there's a big chunk. So very solid. No screws, no anything. Look at that. There's one big fat chunk of aluminum. Yeah, so I am waiting to rebuild this with box whites. I have the plate somewhere here. Or it was here. I don't know where it is now. But I'm rebuilding it with steel plate and stuff. Oh, so Oblivion one? Well, alright. Oh yeah, Texas iced tea. Alright, Oblivion it is. Poor Chokan. It's like Brexit all over again. I need to look at the results actually. Holy shit. 2/3. Yeah, okay, that is a majority. For sure. Okay, Chokan says, I like the design. Oh yes. The only acceptable profile. You're damn right. I do not recognize the results of this poll. Okay. Oblivion it is. See, what I think, I know a lot of people will probably disagree with this, but for me, if you have something like a blue keyboard, you should not be trying to match it with a blue keycap set or a predominantly blue keycap set. Right? If you have a screaming keyboard, right, something that is going to catch anyone's attention, you should try to get a keycap set that just kind of fades into the shadows, right? Because your showpiece is the keyboard, not the keycap set. They should not be trying to fight each other. But if you have a nice simple silver, black or blue keyboard, then you can go all out with the keycaps. Which is what I think, because I don't like when you try to match, you try to go blue with blue, but the blues don't match up well. Right? It's like, you know, your first day of high school or whatever, and you show up, you know, like, man, I fucking love lime green. I love neon green, right? And you show up with a neon green Nike bag, neon green Nike shoes, neon green pants, neon green t-shirt, neon green hoodie, black and neon green glasses. You know, you just end up looking like a meme. A pretty cool looking meme, but a meme nonetheless. So, you know, if you like neon green, you know, maybe you just have a neon green watch or something, right? Don't go all out. Yeah, those PC builds full on razor green, everything. Yeah, they get green parts and they also get green LEDs in the case, and you're just like, the fuck, dude. Okay, 100 Milli says, what was that case bought on KBD fans? Don't know. This was before KBD fans was a thing. Democracy's bad. Per 1 in a milli. Okay, corner clap. Okay. Gok says you should have got that mono mods on that Oblivion. I know. I thought the Honeywell mods would be fine, but Honeywell Gray is too close to the Oblivion Alpha Gray. So it doesn't look very nice together. Dude, look at how nice this looks. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna look at Hammer Brothers link. Oh yeah, isn't that Cat Wee Wee's board? I'm pretty sure. Cat Wee Wee as in the lady behind the Singer keyboards. Pretty sure that's her board. That was when she was running the group buy for the KB75. Shachi says, is it possible to change out stabilizers on a Philco? They have the little floating stem that hook on the stabilizer. Okay, you're talking about Co-Star style stabilizers. Unfortunately, you can't swap them out. Hearthstone says, this is why I love Android PBT normal black on black. Thick boy. Hey, maybe she's watching the stream. Oh man. Oh man, this switch doesn't sound very good. I'll probably swap that one out. Alright, because it's not even rattle. That's just a... You hear that? That's kind of a very distinct scratch sound. So you hear that? That's not rattle. Right? It's not a metallic sound. That's just a switch, because I only hear it after I actuate it. See, this sounds pretty good. Alright, listen to that. Sounds okay. Alright, this doesn't sound so bad. This one just sounds kind of... This doesn't sound as good as the Anarchy, right? Here brother says top most voted board when searching KV75 on Reddit. I like it. Second highest voted. Shachi says, Anthony, they are the worst things ever invented. Oh, you're talking about the cherry style, co-star style stabilizers? I wouldn't say so. It depends. Co-star style stabilizers have the potential to be the best stabilizers. Because still, to this day, the best stabilizers I've ever used are on a cheap Keycool 84 keyboard with co-star style stabilizers. After I lubed them, holy shit, nothing is as good. But that's a rare case. Cherry is still the most consistent way to get a good sound and feel. See, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Look at that. This looks pretty nice. All right. My God. This looks very nice. 100 Milli says, are you running out of stabs, Anthony? The great stab shortage of 2018. So I was, but last week. Again, thanks to all of you who gave me reminders, because I definitely remember. Right? A handful of you at least reminded me on Discord, and I appreciate that. Because yeah, that very night I did not procrastinate. I went to Novel Keys and bought 50 2U stabilizers. So yes, I spent $100 fucking on stabilizers. It's not the worst. I spent more. That was just 2U stabilizers. 100 Milli, I'm glad you know. I'm glad you're a big man. All right, see you, Gawk. Have a good night. See, this looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty good. Wait, what's happening right now? Missile strikes? Anthony caused the great stab shortage. Yep. I wield a lot of power in the market. Yeah, have a good weekend, Gawk. Would the Tina plate be good enough for a hot swap 60% PCB? I would say no. I would say no. You can try it, but I don't think it's tight enough on the universal spots. Okay, so this looks pretty good to me. All right, let's check it out. Let's move it closer and then bring the camera into focus. All right. Okay, so of course the top and bottoms don't match perfectly. That's kind of a shame. Silver front. This is a build for a customer. I think it's his 4th build with me, so I really appreciate it. Shout out to Gary. If you're watching this, either on YouTube or on Twitch. All right, very great guy. And I apologize for taking a week. It's just been a busy week for me. And I had to mod the switches too, so that's why it took a bit of time to pop all them open to do SIP sockets and LEDs. All right, so look at that. Oh, look at that beauty. Look at the way it shines in the light. Ooh, that is nice. Of course, over here it says for Fox Lab, I think is the name. Fox Lab time 80%. And then over here it says, I have trouble reading this. Founder Edition. All right, so the silver is Founder Edition. Closer look at the clock. It's a big clock. I do like big clocks. Right, every night on the internet, I have trouble sleeping. I'll look for some clocks, pictures of big clocks. The fact that you can't move the clock hands make me sad. I know, it's not a functional clock. Shame, isn't it? Okay, so now let's plug it in and we'll check out how the board sounds. So again, these are Zilent 62g. No real mods other than SIP sockets and LEDs. These are supposed to be silent tactile switches with a 62g bottom out. Okay, so should have made them 420 at least. Okay, so that's not good. Spacebar. I might have to check the switch, what it feels like. Because we tested the spacebar before we started building, right? And it worked fine, remember? My suspicion is the stem is being scratched on the side of the switch top. That's my suspicion. That's what it feels like. Do you hear that? The stabilizer wire is straight. Spacebar is nice and straight. You hear that? Because it should sound about the same all across, but something just doesn't feel right over here. See, you guys hear that, right? See, the right side definitely doesn't sound the same as the left side. That's not good. So I'll just have to do this tomorrow or something. Alright, so yes. Unfortunately, I think the spacebar switch needs to be swapped. Okay, Dothead asks, how's the quality of the board? So the machining is done pretty okay, right? Because it's actually, you're paying, a lot of it, what you're paying for is you're paying for the CNC. There's a lot of shit that's going on, right? So first of all, this is a separate piece, right? This silver part, yeah, it's actually a separate piece that's sticking out, right? It's like a double shot, basically. And then this thing, of course, takes quite a bit of machining too, right? All the different parts, this whole section. All right, and you see these parts here, parts over here. So, yeah, so quite a bit of machining. It's quite lightweight for a 10 keyless custom board because it's all aluminum and it's a pretty skinny board, right? And of course, this whole section's dug out, so it's not very heavy. The anodizing is not that great, right? I think because of how much you're paying for the CNC, the finishing just isn't too great. I talk about it quite a bit in the unboxing. Right? Is it worth the money? I think it's one of those boards where it's just fucking just in your face, right? So you're paying for this. For this. Okay, let's see. Maradona, the hand of God. Okay, it's a shame the clock isn't brass. The board powder coated white. Yeah, I know, that would be nice, right? Yeah, the finish definitely isn't great, but if I got this board, what I would do is, I'll admire it when I get it. It's one of those things where, because it's got so many parts and stuff, it's gonna be fun to try and recolor them. So that's what I would do. I would grab this, go powder coat the thing, like you said, make it white or something, and then get a little bit of brass or whatever, some kind of golden color, champagne or copper color. That would look very nice. Okay, so that's been the build. I do have a lot of things to unbox, so we can do an unboxing stream right after this if you guys want that. I've got a lot of shit to unbox. I don't have all of it with me right now, but we can unbox quite a bit of stuff. I have a KBD fans order I have to unbox, and I have just stuff, lots of stuff. So let's do that since we're ending the stream pretty early. Since we didn't have to do such alignment, we saved quite a bit of time. Hey, Cat Chan, what's up? Okay, so let's do that real quick. Okay, so this has been another build. Thanks for all of you tuned in. We are going to have an unboxing about 5 minutes from now. I'm going to stop the stream and then we're going to restart it so that the VODs are going to be separate. So I'll see you guys in about 2 to 5 minutes.